Hello, beautiful Scorpios. I am LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-October 2018 love and romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and like my videos. Thank you to all of those who comment and share my videos, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a private reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you would like to know who your future long-term partner is, including details such as when, where you will meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, some additional details that I do not share here, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with your future partner and your ideal relationship, you can book a future partner reading with me, again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com, or you can book a future partner reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. Send me your question. I will respond to your question with your predictions and guidance within 24 hours. The link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. The links to my Instant Go, to my website, and also to book a reading with me now are all in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check those links out. Scorpios, this is a general reading, of course, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do not resonate, please check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may, or you can check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the ending portion of October 2018. So, my dearest Scorpios, let's go ahead and get started on our reading here. So I have for us two cards representing the theme of what we could be experiencing at the ending portion of October. I have here two predictions. I have here a rather extensive fortune here for us. I was guided to pull a lot of cards, so we have an extended fortune as well as a postcard from Spirit and our guidance, so we can discuss how to use our free will in order to bring about the best outcome in this situation that we will be experiencing here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these messages. So Scorpios, it looks like we are having a similar energy here, a similar energy to the October reading. So if you have not seen the October 2018 reading that was posted earlier, go ahead and check that out as well after this video, and it may provide you with some additional messages here. So regarding the ending portion of October, first off, once again, I have the card of reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So we did have that reconciliation energy previously. So it looks like this has either, or rather this is either happening at the ending portion of October, or we're dealing with the ramifications, or we're dealing with the energy from this person attempting to reconcile. And Scorpios, we're being reminded that we deserve love. So Scorpio, you deserve love and you are lovable. You deserve love and you are lovable. I just saw 333 on the clock. Speaking of ascendant masters, in this case, what that is speaking of to me, Scorpios, is I got a feeling as though this situation that has been going on, this situation with this person and this reconciliation energy here, is going to bring about some very useful messages, guidance. It's going to allow us to evolve and transcend within our thinking, within our behaviors, our actions, our patterns, our way of viewing the world, our way of viewing romantic relationships, our way of viewing our role within romantic relationships, and all that loving energy there. So I do feel like there's going to be some transition, some kind of transformation. And I believe that we are going to be much wiser and stronger as a result of this circumstance. I just saw 440 on the clock. So yes, there's going to be angelic healing coming. There's going to be stability coming as a result of our actions, our growth, our learning. That being said, again, we have that reconciliation energy regarding the theme. So it may be that, again, someone is returning from the past, a previous partner, a previous love interest, may be coming to us during the month of October. So this could have happened in the first half of October, or it could be happening in the second half of October. But this is a theme coming up. And again, just as mentioned before, I believe from my memory, I could be wrong, but I believe this is what was going on. Many of us may be saying, I'll pass, I'm good on this reconciliation because, well, let's go ahead and get into this. I will tell you why right now. So Scorpios, for our first prediction, we have here the cross. We have here the ship. Excuse me, as well as the fox. So the cross, the ship, and the fox. So looking at this spread here, some of us, not all of us, could be dealing with someone who is a different culture, race, ethnicity than us. If not that, this could be someone at a distance, perhaps a long distance relationship for some of us. Or some of us could be dealing with somebody who has commitment issues or commitment phobias, or does not want to settle down, wants to be free. So it looks like during the ending portion of October, we may be experiencing some challenges or some burdens, some difficulties, some troubled thoughts, some troubled feelings, but it just looks like we're going to have some kind of challenge here as a result of this person. So as a result of this person at a distance, or this lover who is a different culture, race, ethnicity than ourselves, or this person who doesn't want to settle down. And we're going to be having these challenges because it looks like this person is being very, or maybe coming to us during this reconciliation, or through this reconciliation, coming to us being very sneaky, manipulative, or cunning. That is what the fox card represents. So this would be somebody who is sneaky, again, cunning, sly, someone with ulterior motives, someone who is seducing or attempting to reconcile with a hidden agenda. The fox is someone who will do whatever they need to do in order to get what it is that they want, in order to achieve their goal. However, they will do whatever they need to do at the expense of those around them, at the expense of the other person. Someone, for example, wants to have their cake and eat it too. They're being very sly here. Many of us are going to be moving on from this situation, moving forward from this situation. And that may be why we're experiencing some challenges or some burdens. Or I just heard maybe one or two of us may be giving up hope for love and romance, or the ideal relationship. And I just heard something about age too. So this may be, especially as we are growing older, we may be having some fears surrounding relationships in the future. So that could be something that we are experiencing as a result of this situation. But again, this may not be all of us, maybe one or two of us. But I do have here an energy of many of us leaving the situation. And again, that may bring some challenges. We do have two spades here. I'm sorry. We do have two clubs here as well, which does indicate a challenging spread. So we do have that. However, we do have some good news moving forward, so have no fear. We'll get into the good news, the very good news, in just a moment when we get into our fortune. But again, I'm being reminded, or I'm being guided to remind us, Scorpios, that we deserve love and we are lovable. So if we are having any fears, if we are having any challenging emotions, if we are having fears about us attaining our goal here, we do have help. We have angelic help here. We have guidance, and we will attain our goals. We will have that loving, fulfilling connection, And everything is occurring in divine timing, in divine ways, and it's unfolding in divine ways. So that was a message I just got for some of us. So for our second prediction here, Scorpios, I have the Prison card. So the Prison, 10:10 on the clock. So cycles, there's going to be cycles. There's going to be an ending of one cycle and a beginning of something new, something beautiful. So that is very excellent. We also have here House. So we have Prison, House, as well as the Main Person card. So this main person here is going to be speaking of us if we are a female, or this can be speaking of our partner if we are not. If you're in a same-sex relationship, you can take this as it resonates. However, this is likely going to represent ourselves, whoever's watching this reading here. So with this Prison, House, and Main Person combination here, what I can see is this main person, so either us or what we want with this female. This main person here is seeking stability, seeking security, seeking perhaps even family, seeking settling down, balance in a relationship, seeking security in a relationship, wanting to be confident about the partnership. So it looks like many of us are going to be putting up some barriers or some walls around ourselves, some walls around perhaps this person attempting to reconcile with us, or this person who is harboring this cunning, manipulative, sly behavior, this person who has ulterior motives. Let's be mindful. There's someone with ulterior motives here. So we may be, again, isolating ourselves, putting up walls, putting up barriers, protecting ourselves from this situation, from this person, because of our higher goals here. So we're protecting ourselves so that we no longer have to deal with this challenging energy or feel this sort of way, burden, challenged, or deal with somebody who has commitment issues or does not want to commit to us, or someone who wants to have their cake and eat it too, because we know that we deserve love and we know that we are lovable. We know love is our birthright. We know that as long as we have love in our hearts and as long as we are loving, we deserve love. That's the only prerequisite. As long as we have love, as long as we are loving, we are lovable. And we know that. So we are, again, putting up boundaries, blocking this person, excuse me, blocking this person perhaps from returning into our lives, or just not blocking, but, saying no, not allowing this person to come into our lives to manipulate or con, because we deserve better than that. So by putting up these boundaries, by putting up these walls, by protecting ourselves, by staying away from this person, isolating ourselves from this person, we will attain stability, that security, that balanced relationship, family, living with somebody, settling down with somebody. We will be able to attain that by standing up for ourselves and, again, putting up our walls, isolating ourselves from this cunning individual. And that's great, because as we let this person go, that opens up the doors and opens up the space for someone new and better to come in. So we are dropping that 0 for a hero. Okay, so let's get into our extended fortune here. We have quite the fortune here. Okay, so for the first portion of our fortune, we do have here, okay, let me put these out. Okay, Scorpios, we have the Green Man saying that the forces of nature favor you. So the forces of nature are favoring us at this time. So our actions, what we do at this time, will have a positive benefit, even despite the challenges that this situation may bring. They are temporary. They are temporary. And the forces of nature are favoring us. Everything is going in our favor. Everything is growing, moving forward, evolving, blossoming in our favor. And we must be meticulous and patient. We must have patience. We must have patience because, again, we have positive energy. We have our guides, you know, spirit, angel, the universe in our corner, all co-conspiring for our higher benefit. So this situation was for a reason, likely to learn something, to grow, for some, to evolve, for something to come up, something to be illuminated perhaps that we were not aware of before regarding how we show up in relationships. So let's be patient. Let's be meticulous and patient as we move forward. And let us also, with this Earth card, let us also utilize our logic. Let's utilize our reasoning skills and our common sense during this time and with this situation. So because the forces of nature are favoring us, we are being patient. We are allowing things to unfold in divine timing, as we spoke of before. We are being logical, reasonable about the situation. We are utilizing our common sense, and that is bringing us this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here, Scorpios. So love, lots of love and the Queen. Love, true love and fidelity, as well as love and prosperity. So we're going to feel prosperous in love, an abundance of love. We're going to have true love and fidelity, again, as we move forward past this situation. As we understand and know that we deserve love and move forward with that intention, with the intention of attaining true and fulfilling romance, because we deserve nothing less. We deserve all the best. And that's what we are on this planet to experience, the best, even through the challenges. So regarding the additional portion of our fortune here, we have this beautiful card of love. So again, everything is going in our favor. Yes, we may have experienced, or yes, we may be experiencing a temporary setback or a little hiccup here, but in the grand scheme of things, everything is great. In the grand scheme of things, all is well, Scorpios. So love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So this is beautiful. So again, there's something wonderful on the other side of this. And really what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? We learn from our challenges. We learn from setbacks. There will be some endings here with the Coffin card. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. So take care with your physical health. I'm hearing be careful regarding any substance use, drugs, alcohol, overindulgence, food. Let's take care of our health. Let's drink a lot of water. Let's also take care of our emotional health. So it could be a good idea for some of us to, for example, take a salt bath, right? We're water signs. So let's take a salt bath. Let's put in some Epsom salt or some seasoning salt, not iodized salt, Epsom salt, seasoning salt, and let's cleanse ourselves of negative energy. But let's take care of ourselves. Marriage. So again, from that second prediction, some of us may be attempting to move forward to stability, security, and a family. Marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So again, as we move forward, we are bringing in something better. So as we are releasing that or those who no longer serve us, or that which no longer serves us, we're able to bring in something much more beautiful and much more fulfilling. We're able to attract emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. When we make the conscious decision, to let go of that which no longer serves us, whether it be a person, a place, a thing, a belief, a pattern, that sends a clear message to spirit, God, universe, or higher powers, that universal energy. It sends a strong and clear message that by letting that go, by making that decision to release that which no longer serves us, we are ready to bring something beautiful and much more fulfilling in to replace that thing that we let go. So by this ending happening, by rolling through this ending, we are bringing in emotional fulfillment. And Scorpios, let's go here first. We do have the Devil card. We do have the Devil card, which we were already aware of this energy. So this is just reiterating to take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. So take care immediately. So this may be through our way of thinking, utilizing that logic, reasoning skills, and our common sense here. So that's how we could be taking care to avoid temptation to fall into someone's trap. Use our higher minds, use our intuition rather, our logic, reasoning skills, all the beautiful resources we have. Let's use those in order to, again, take care and avoid falling into somebody's trap. Somebody could appear, when this person is the fox, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. So it's something that can appear, great on the outside, when really on the inside, this person has ulterior motives. So if somebody's coming around offering beautiful things, offering exactly what they know we want, because that can be a red flag. They're offering the things that we know we want when we know that this person has been deceptive in the past, or that this person is deceiving us. We must be very wary of that. We must be very wary of that and falling into that trap, because it will only bring us this burden and this pain here. So let's also take care to avoid this deceit. Scorpios, I also have this great message here with this Thorns and Phoenix card. Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead. So weathering these challenges here regarding moving on, or however this resonates with you. Weathering the challenges ahead, Scorpios, will bring in a new and positive future. So that is very, very excellent. Also, we have the Phoenix card. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So we have all these confirmations, Scorpios, that by letting go, by moving forward, we're bringing in something more beautiful and fulfilling and more in alignment with what it is that we seek. We're bringing ourselves into alignment with our goals and our desires. So that is very, very excellent. We're letting go of the things that have caused pain, burdens, challenges, troubles, the things that have made us feel less than excited, the things that have made us feel anything less than love and light, or, being absolutely amazing and happy and loved. We're letting those things go. And it's going to bring something much more positive as we move forward through those challenges. And again, moving forward through those challenges is going to bring us the wisdom, lessons, all the wonderful things that we need in order to have more fulfilling, stronger relationships moving forward. So, and just as I said, moving forward, I looked down and saw these words, moving forward. So it's bringing us love and romance. Love and romance. Love surrounds us once again in all our connections. So let's move forward positively in all areas of life, knowing that we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. Again, divine timing is at work here. So let's be patient, knowing that everything is unfolding in the right way. When we try to force relationships, or when we, seek a relationship so much that, again, we try to force it, or we try to assert that we know better than God, spirit, universe, or higher powers, that can create challenges. When we try to move forward on our own pace, in our own way, in our own timing, without the help of God, Spirit, universe, or higher powers, that can cause challenges because the timing just wasn't right. So, like a spider weaving their web, let's be patient and meticulous. Let's take care of ourselves, go inward, see what we can do in order to be healthier in ourselves, in our lives, bring more happiness, more fulfillment in ourselves and our lives, because that way we will be in the best place to build a wonderful foundation in our relationships moving forward. We have to build relationships from a high place. So again, it's important for us to take care of ourselves and be the very best that we can be, because if we go into a relationship with less than that, with being, with not being our best selves, and our best selves at any given time, we do the best we can with the tools that we have. And if we had better tools, we would do something different. So let's go into our future relationships with the highest selves, with our highest selves that we can. Again, our highest and healthiest selves, because that is what will build the foundation, or will allow us to build healthy relationships. When we go into relationships without feeling whole, or without feeling happy, or without feeling our best way possible, that definitely can mark the relationship and the foundation of the relationship, and even our choice of partners. So we must put ourselves first and take care of ourselves so we can have our best relationship possible. So for our guidance, Scorpios, number 12, a change in the wind. One message that I just heard was it could be very useful for us to also, some of us, become in alignment with the individual that we seek to be when we are in our ideal relationship. So for some of us, when we think about being in our ideal relationship, we'll say to ourselves, okay, when I'm in this relationship, I'm going to be, I'm going to lose 5 pounds, or, when I get into this relationship, I'm going to do this with my life, or I'm going to stop doing this, I'm going to start doing this. And in order to align yourself with your partner, in order to utilize that law of attraction and that universal energy to bring in that partner and that ideal relationship, one thing that we can do is start now. Start now to become that person, that individual, inside and out, that we seek to be when we are in that relationship. Because as we align ourselves with that vision of ourselves in that relationship, that again is sending a message to the universe, spirit, God, our guides, our higher powers, sending that message that we are ready for this relationship to come in. So when I see this "You Deserve Love" card, Scorpios, I'm also hearing that we deserve to love ourselves in the highest amount, in the highest ways, in the best ways. We deserve to love ourselves first and foremost. We deserve to enjoy and be grateful for the love that we receive from our higher powers. And we deserve to give and receive love. But we must love ourselves first and foremost, because we cannot love another person if we do not have that ultimate self-love. We cannot give away love if we do not have it already. Because if we try to do that, we're going to be giving love from our reserves, from the love that we need to give to ourselves. So that's a few messages I was just guided to share for one or two of us. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into our guidance. Number 12, a change in the wind. This was the card on the bottom of the deck here, so representing the energy. Number 39, new life. (31) Why? ¿Por qué? (32) Here and now. All these cards came up in the upright, which doesn't happen quite often. So that is very, very wonderful. We don't have any dark sides of these cards. So when it comes to this number 12, a change in the wind card, Scorpios, this is speaking of, again, that transition energy, transformation, transitions, moving forward. And this card says that we want things to stay the same. As human beings, we're creatures of habit. As human beings, we like things to stay the same, such as the stripes on a zebra's back. Nevertheless, the only thing that stays the same is change, is that things change. Things consistently change. That being said, we will be going through some transitions during this time. And some of us may be feeling as though what we know or what is familiar to us is going to be swept away, such as in a windstorm. But the wonderful thing about that is when a storm comes and sweeps away a foundation, sweeps away something that has been built, that allows us to then work with a beautiful new canvas, a beautiful new surface to build something better, to build something more useful for ourselves. So if we're feeling as though what we know to be true is being swept from under us, let's use this time, let's use this opportunity rather. Let's use this opportunity to rebuild anew in order to, plant some new seeds. Look at things in a different way and utilize those new ways of thinking, being, those new beliefs moving forward. And it's beautiful because as we do that, as we do something different, as we plant new seeds, new ways of thinking, new ways of being, new ways of looking at things, as we plant those new seeds, we will be able to harbor and grow new fruit, new situations. By doing something different, we will receive a different outcome, right? So if we keep doing what we've always been doing, we're going to keep getting what we've always got. So by doing something different, we're able to bring about something better, something new. And that, as it continues to grow, bloom, and blossom, will become our new foundation. New life. So we're waking up into this beautiful new life. We're going through these changes. We're going through these transitions. We're holding on tight. And we're going through these changes. Let me take these cards down again. Excuse me. Okay. So again, we are going through these changes. We are weathering this storm. And by doing so, we are waking up into a beautiful new life. And this new life card is excellent. And this speaks of, again, transitions, changes. This is another transitions, change energy card here. And this is saying that, okay, on this card, we have this fairy, and she is waking up from the winter, from hibernation into the spring. So she's waking up into all this beautiful new energy, into these beautiful opportunities, this positivity in all areas of life, this emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. She's waking up to all these beautiful possibilities, beautiful outcomes, newness, new chances, new opportunities for fulfillment. And that is the energy that we are going to have as well. So again, as we move forward, we're going to be waking up into the spring. We're going to feel as though we're waking up into the spring. So we have these endings. We have these endings. And on the other side of this ending, there's going to be a rebirth. A rebirth. A new positive future after these changes, after these transitions. So let's be excited and ready. Excited and ready, knowing that these beautiful things are coming to us. These beautiful things are on the horizon because we made the right decisions, we made the right choices, and we also went forward towards our intentions. We kept our higher intentions in mind, which is this beautiful love that we deserve, this marriage, the stability, the security, the confidence in the relationship, all those energies. So let's enjoy these new opportunities, this newness, all these great things that are coming to us at this time. And I feel as though they're going to continue to unfold as well. Now may be just the beginning. 34:44 on the clock. So yes, transitions, changes, transformations coming as a result of angelic healing coming into our love lives, allowing us to attain that stability that we seek. So we will be attaining our goals on the other side of this. And that's excellent. And also what I'm hearing is, once our goals, our higher goals, our wishes are attained, are fulfilled, whatever challenges we are experiencing right now will seem so insignificant, or they will just seem so far in the past, because at some point there will be a lack of emotional attachment towards this energy here, towards this situation. And there's going to be more attachment and more, energy put into the beautiful things that we will have at that time. So this too shall pass, and very soon it will seem like nothing. Number 31, why? So stability, security, order. To attain this in our love lives, we are, with this Y card, being guided to ask ourselves the why behind our intentions, the why behind our choices. Why do we do what we do? Why do we feel this way? Why are we saying these things? Let's look for the deeper meaning, the deeper reason behind. And by doing that, we can have more insight into our intentions, how to move forward, again, how to show up in our relationships. So let's think about why. Let's be clear about why we are doing what we are doing. For example, regarding this reconciliation, right? So why are we choosing to reconcile? Or for those of us who are not reconciling, or choosing to go on to something different, why are we making this decision? What is our intention? Is our intention to attract that wonderful, beautiful, loving relationship that we deserve, the relationship that is more in alignment with our desires? What is the reason? Why is the reason that we're doing what we're doing? Some of us may need to ask ourselves if we are feeling challenged or burdened. Some of us may need to ask ourselves, why do I feel this way? Why am I experiencing this? Why am I thinking this way? Why am I in this circumstance, in this situation? Is it because of another person? Am I being triggered by another person's action? So why am I here? Am I being triggered by someone's dishonesty or deception, or someone's manipulation or cunning behavior? Or am I here because of some unresolved issue, some unresolved pattern that has led me here? For example, if we look back at our relationships, if we look back at our dating history, the connections that we've had, and perhaps we see a pattern or see a number of challenging relationships, then it's important to go within and understand that what is the common thread? The common thread is us. So what are we doing that is causing us to put ourselves in these types of situations? What are we doing? So is there some pattern, some belief that we need to transform? For example, do we need to work on our self-love? Do we need to work on our self-love? Often a lack of self-love is what causes us to, get in relationships and allow ourselves to be manipulated. Allow ourselves to, be tricked because maybe we don't pay attention to the red flags, or maybe we want to believe something. So is it, perhaps I need to work on self-love? Maybe feelings of unworthiness, or, some kind of programming early on that has caused us to repeat this pattern or put ourselves in this type of position. So again, let's look at what unresolved issues, patterns, beliefs, thoughts that we have that are causing us to make these choices to put ourselves in these types of situations. And we can also use our intuition, go within, use our intuition, ask ourselves why, and allow our higher selves to answer. Listen to that answer and take action on it. Let's be in the here and now as well. Let's focus on the here and now. Number 32, changes. Changes are afoot. When we focus too much on the past, we leak power. When we focus too much on the future, we leak power. The most important time, Scorpios, is right here and right now, because what we do here and now has the most impact on the future. So if we think about it, decisions, choices, actions that we made, several years ago, such as a decision to go to school, such as a decision to move somewhere, those decisions can be affecting us to this day. So this day, we must make the choices, make the decisions, have the thoughts that will positively affect us in our future. Now is the only time that matters. Now is the only time that counts. Right now, we have the ability to manifest what we seek in the future, and that will again come through our choices, our actions. It is up to us using our free will. So again, let's focus on the here and now, because this is the most important time. Let's manifest what it is that we want today. Let's focus on today, and that will be the best for us at this time. So let's go ahead and go into our postcard from Spirit, my Scorpion friends, and this will wrap up our reading. So dearest Scorpio, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. Even in chaos, there's order, Scorpios. And we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind. So this is a very relevant message here. Very relevant message. So you need to let go of the clutter once again, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or the future. Fearful thoughts of the past or the future. Instead, Scorpios, focus on the now. Focus on the here and now. Empty your mind. Clean your house. And throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. So if any of us are holding on to gifts from our ex-partners, that is just allowing their energy to, stay in our personal space, it could be a good time to let those items go. Let those things go. Give them away. Let someone else enjoy them if we are not feeling great about them. So again, throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story, whether it be an item or a person or a thought. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Wow, that's so synchronistic there. Spirit loves a vacuum, and it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you, Scorpios. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. So it could be a great idea to also just be mindful and be aware of and focus attention on all the wonderful things that we are experiencing in life, rather than having that lack consciousness and thinking of the things we don't. Let's be grateful, excited, and pour our energy into the beautiful things that we have, because as we do, we shall attract more of those beautiful things. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and spirit free of distractions. Scorpios, you are so adored by many. We hope you really know that. Alrighty, my dear Scorpio friends, we had kind of a long reading here for you, and it ended at 44 minutes. So we do have, once again, that beautiful angelic healing energy coming to our lives, coming to our romantic relationships, as well as stability and that security and all those things that we are seeking. So That is very excellent. Mwah. Much love to you all. Please thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already for additional messages. And you can also check your moon, sun, and rising sign, as well as cross watch if you would like to. And of course, if you would like to book a private reading with me, Scorpios, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. I keep seeing that 4444 coming up. So we got a lot of beautiful energy here. So again, if you would like to book a reading with me, go ahead and visit my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Under the readings page, I have all the readings currently available. You can also book a private reading, or you can book a future partner reading with me now through the description box below. You can contact me on Instagram at any time. All those links are in the description box. Much love, much light to you, Scorpios. I wish you the best of luck in this situation, and really in all your endeavors. You're doing the right thing. You are making the right decisions, whatever those are that you choose. You are doing the right thing and you're on the right path. There is beauty that awaits, Scorpio. So, mwah, I love you all, and I look very forward to seeing you here soon. Alrighty. Bye, Scorpios.